Hello friends, welcome to today's video. In the ongoing 2022-23 Under-19 one-day season, it's raining hundreds and double hundreds. Already more than 15 hundreds have been scored, but we are particularly going to look at the two historic double hundreds scored by Raghvi Bist and Sanika Chalke in this season so far. On the opening day itself, Raghvi Bist of Uttarakhand hammered 219 runs in 154 deliveries and became the third player only after Smriti Mandhana and Jemimah Rodriguez to hit a double hundred in Indian women's domestic cricket, let alone age group cricket. In her inning of 219, she hit 30 boundaries and 4 sixes, by which she amassed 144 runs. She scored at a strike rate of 142. This is her wagon wheel. She weaved two mammoth partnerships of 234 and 184 not out and helped to put up a huge total of 428 for 2 on the board. In the chase, Nagaland couldn't put up any resistance and Uttarakhand registered a historic 400-run victory over Nagaland. Now, before we dive into the other double-centurion of this season, Sanika Chalke's knock, let's look back at the double turns made by Smriti Mandhana and Jemimah Rodriguez. In 2013, 17-year-old Mandhana smashed 224 of just 150 balls against Gujarat. She reached her double century of just 138 balls and hit a total of 32 boundaries. This powered Maharashtra to 372 in 50 overs. But the total was too big for Gujarat to chase down and they got bundled out in just 32 runs. Maharashtra registered a thumping victory of 340. But more than a winning contribution, the special fact about this inning of Mandhana was that this was the first double century hit by an Indian woman in limited overs cricket, let alone in domestics. But another fascinating story that is associated with this knock is that young Smriti scored this double century with the bat gifted to her by the former India legend and current head coach of the men's Indian side, Rahul Dravid. An elated Smriti had said back then, I am quoting, I have been scoring well since the time I have started playing with Dravid sir's bat. My brother met him during his visit to Bangalore and told him about my passion for cricket. Dravid sir gifted his practice bat to me and since then I have been playing with it. In 2017, another player hails from Maharashtra who represents Mumbai in the domestics. The 16-year-old Jemimah Rodriguez scored 202 runs in 163 deliveries against Saurashtra. This inning comprised 21 fours and she scored at a strike rate of almost 124. She had a breakthrough season with a record-shattering aggregate of 113 runs in that season of the Under-19 one-day trophy that made her way to the Indian team in 2018 when she made her T20I debut against South Africa. Now, let's get back to the ongoing season's latest double-centurion, Sanika Chalke of Mumbai. Yesterday, on 14th December, she smashed an unbeaten 200 of 117 against Sikkim. And she also threaded a huge 269-run partnership with Sharvi Save, who also got a century and took Mumbai's score to a gigantic total of 455 for 4. And they registered a comfortable victory of 406 runs over Sikkim by getting them all out on just 49. Being the only middle-order bat in this list, coming at number 4 and scoring the fastest double hundred of these 4 makes Sanika's innings class apart and shows her hitting ability as well. Here's her wagon wheel. She amassed the runs at a strike rate of almost 171 and tonked a total of 24 boundaries and 3 sixes over long on and mid-wicket region. She already had scored a century in this ongoing under 19 one day tournament against Mizoram, a knock of 125 of 85, and now this double ton. Going forward, this southpaw is going to be an asset for India in the middle order for sure. But Sanika could also be part of the upcoming under 19 World Cup if she wouldn't get the injury in the mid season. After the under 19 T20 trophy, the injury forced her out of the Challengers Trophy, and selectors later didn't include her in the quadrangular series and the series against New Zealand development, and resulted her non-selection in the eventual squad of the India under 19s for the World Cup. So before this season, we had two double centurions in Smriti and Jemimah, and now we have already two double centurions in this season alone. So are we going to see many more double centuries this season? Tell me below in the comment section, and thank you so much for watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel.